Alright, so a couple days ago, I got these babies in. What are they? They're the Apple Airpods. So, for those of you that don't know, Apple came out with Airpods that are basically headphones, but they're wireless. So they connect with Bluetooth to your phone, laptop, it doesn't matter. They just fit in your ears. You can work out in them. I've worked out in them. They don't fall out. You can run. You can do everything. So they came out a month or two ago. I was pretty skeptical, so I didn't order them. I was just like, oh, like why do I need these little, wireless headphones? How great can they be? And they're like $150. But then after hearing how great they were, I was like, all right, I just have to try them. Within the first couple hours, I was like, holy shit, these are fucking amazing. I already got it. It made complete sense. Why everyone loved them. Just the freedom of motion. Additionally, I think this is really the future. Voice as an interface is very interesting to me. And I think this is a great way to do that, because if you just have it in your ear, right, you have the, you can have input and output within this, right? So I can hear calls, I can hear music, I can do anything, I can speak on the phone, I can access Siri, which I'm not a huge fan of Siri, I don't think is that great, but just the concept of being able to have something in your ear that you're able to talk to and voice control is very powerful. So I think in the future, everyone's going to have some sort of earphone or headset that's wireless that you can actually talk to. So this is like the first real move. Some people have done Bluetooth headphones before, but these are the lowest profile that I've seen. They're fucking awesome. So anyways, I got really excited about it. I've been telling everyone, because people have been asking me, hey, how are they? And I'm like, they're fucking amazing. You have to get them. Alright, so it's Friday. It's about 6 p.m. There's some background music here because they're hosting an event at our office space. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But anyways, quick recap. Yeah, so it's 6:10. Good Friday. Didn't kind of blew by. So we had a team breakfast, which was a little bit short-staffed. Everyone is either working from home or traveling today. So it was just me, Mike, and Steph. We had a little breakfast, and so we did that. Had a really good chat for a couple hours. We talked about a lot of interesting stuff. And then Mike and I had our once-a-month session where him and I come together and do a recap of the month. We go through the different segments of the business and say what went well, or what didn't go well, what went well, and what are we going to do to improve next month. We go through every single division of the company, and so it ranges from finance to sales to marketing to product to business development to production, etc. And we do that for each segment right now because him and I we lead all of those. Eventually we'll have individual leads, I think, to own each segment. So we'll have a head of finance or CFO or whatever you have, and a head of product, etc. For now we're doing it. We also made some adjustments that we're going to try out regarding some meetings that we typically have. For example, we have a Monday morning meeting. We've been running it for a couple months now. We want to make some adjustments because we think we can make it more valuable to the company, and a couple other things regarding meetings, just some operational changes and shit that we're going to be doing. I mean, overall though, great quarter. Financially shaping up very nicely, hitting our targets for profitability, which before there were more stretch targets. But we hit it. Kind of our target was $45,000 in profit a month, and it's looking like there's still 5 days left or so, but we should be good for 45 a month. So it was at 135 total, right? So so pretty good. Happy about that. But that, that profit number is really just a lagging indicator of everything else we've done really well. Man, overall, I wish you could have been in on the meeting, but like, man, Mike and I, the difference is night and day between where we were at in Q4 of last year to Q1 of this year. Completely different. So really happy about that. We just feel really good. It really feels like we have our shit together now. It just never felt this good about the foundation and what we're doing in all aspects of the business. So feel really good there. Tomorrow, Mike and I have our once a quarter session. This is a new thing that we're doing. Our coach suggested it. We thought it was a really good idea to do a once a quarter, more higher level review of like, hey, how'd the quarter go? What are our 3 to 5 big projects that we want to embark on and take on, and how are we going to achieve them within the next quarter? Because we have our year-long kind of objectives, but then we also have our monthly kind of adjustments that we make and targets. But then the next increment is kind of a quarterly target. So Mike and I are doing that. The next time we do this monthly meeting and the quarterly meetings, we're actually going to bring in some or all of the team, because it's really about, everyone on the team is helping push Jacked forward. It's not just me or just Mike. It's everyone. So but we just need to structure that so it's actually constructive, so everyone's working together. One thing I would highlight that Mike and I thought was good is like even him and our communication to each other is getting much better. We react and bounce back much quicker than we would have, or than we have in the past. And we didn't even make a big deal out of it. So, it was just kind of like, next day we just like, hey, next day, him and I just know, like, it was cool. We both had the same reaction. We're like, okay, cool. Like, we got into something, whatever, like, we'll move on. We have our angle is so aligned that it's like the little shit just doesn't really matter. So anyways, yeah, tomorrow, playing soccer in the morning at 9:30, but then I'll be in the office with Mike, grinding away. And it's not even grinding, it's fucking fun. Like, this is just like, it's a game. It's like, Mike was like earlier today, he's like, I don't even feel like we're working. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's just like, yeah, it like doesn't even feel like we're working, which is like the best thing, when you just like, we're just doing what we're doing, we're having fun. It's like, we had a 3-hour session whiteboarding shit out and doing things, and we're like, why does it, like, this just doesn't, it feels like it's a game. Like, we're just having fun on a whiteboard. And it's like, oh, we should be doing work. It's like, no, this is actually super fucking important and will make such a difference in the future for Jacked. So anyways, good shit today. And back in the office tomorrow. Oh, and the day's not over, it's 6 o'clock, but I'm about to go to a drinks meeting at 7. So anyways, good stuff.